You look like you just survived 3 consecutive hurricanes.
Thanks. I'm trying to look like a stable adult here.
And what about those premium dark circles under your eyes?
Oh, they're just matching accessories.
Spill. Did something happen?
I woke up at 5 this morning.
That's rare. Definitely worth celebrating.
Hold on. I woke up early because I forgot to turn off an alarm set since last year.
An accidental victory.
Exactly. Opening my eyes at 5, a highly positive thought suddenly popped into my head.
Like, today is going to be a great day?
No, what idiot set an alarm for this hour?
Fair enough. Can't argue with that.
I planned to close my eyes and go back to sleep. But right then, my brain started playing a highlight reel of cringeworthy memories from my youth.
The human brain really is a movie theater with no closing hours.
It replayed the exact moment I enthusiastically waved at a complete stranger on the street.
Oh, the classic, ultimate embarrassment.
They looked at me like I was a broken pop-up ad on the internet.
Oh, come on. Everyone makes mistakes.
But my brain replayed it in crystal clear 4K resolution, complete with vivid sound effects.
So you were wide awake then?
Yeah, sleep was totally gone. I decided to get up and do some healthy morning exercise.
Wait, you exercising?
Hey, tone down the skepticism a bit.
I'm trying to hold back my laughter here. Go on.
I put on a morning yoga tutorial. The instructor said, "Feel the energy flowing through your body."
And what did you feel?
Extreme sleepiness, flowing intensely.
Well, that's technically a form of energy too.
After 10 minutes of warming up, it was time for leg raises.
Could you do it?
Of course I could.
Great.
But as I lowered my legs, my knees made a crack sound like a rotting wooden door in a horror movie.
Your knees are submitting an early retirement request.
Exactly.
So you gave up?
Yeah, I decided to get ready for work with the most optimistic spirit possible.
And that's when the real tragedy began?
Precisely.
Let me guess. Car broke down?
No.
Stuck in traffic and late?
Nope.
Forgot your wallet?
Still wrong.
So what on earth was it?
I walked out of the house wearing 2 mismatched slippers.
What? Seriously?
1 black slide and 1 blue flip-flop.
Unbelievable.
I couldn't believe my eyes either until I got off the bus and looked down at my feet.
Where were you at that moment?
Right in the middle of the rush hour crowd.
So, how did you handle it?
I held my head high and walked with absolute confidence, as if it were the latest avant-garde fashion trend of the year.
Nobody bought that, I swear.
I know, even I felt something was off, let alone everyone else.
Life really tests your dignity sometimes.
That's not all. Lunchtime was the real climax.
What else happened?
I ordered lunch for the office and selected medium spicy.
That sounds safe enough.
But the chef must have just gone through a breakup because he interpreted it as soul-crushingly hot.
Ha ha! And then what?
The moment the first bite touched my tongue, I felt like I saw my ancestors waving and cheering me on.
At least, you got to connect with your roots.
I had to chug 3 glasses of water immediately.
Did it help?
Not at all.
4 glasses?
At that point, I couldn't tell if I was having lunch or participating in a deserted island survival show.
I feel bad for you, but it's still hilarious.
Save your sympathy. Last night, I made a grand plan.
What plan?
A determination to save money.
A highly commendable goal.
I went online, telling myself I'd only look at 1 necessary item.
And ended up checking out 10 items?
No, just 9 items.
Ah, still 1 item fewer than I expected.
But the scary part is that at checkout, I still convinced myself I was saving a fortune.
What kind of logic is that? Explain it to me.
Well, those items were 50% off. Buying 1 means saving 50%. So buying 2 means saving 100%, right?
Even economics professors would bow down to that logic.
So, I bought 9 items to multiply my savings. In that moment, I felt like a true financial genius.
Banks must be shaking in their boots over such a formidable rival.
They'd better brace themselves.
All right, hearing your story makes me feel a bit better about myself. I had a bad run of luck today, too.
Finally, someone to share the pain with. Tell me, I'm listening.
This morning, I accidentally spilled an entire cup of coffee on my shirt.
That happens to everyone at least once.
But the catch is, I hadn't even taken a single sip yet, and I was just about to walk out the door.
Ah, double the pain.
I had to scramble back inside to change my clothes.
And then?
In the rush to change, I left my phone on the bed. Only remembered when I got to the door, so I scrambled back in to get it.
Normal. Forgetfulness is a common struggle.
Got the phone, made it to the door, only to realize I forgot my keys. Back inside I went.
And then? Don't tell me.
Exactly. Got the keys, reached the gate, and realized I forgot my wallet.
Oh my goodness.
I went back and forth like that 4 times in a row.
If your neighbor saw you, they probably thought you were practicing indoor sprints.
Actually, the local neighborhood block leader walked by and asked, "Are you doing morning exercise?"
What did you say?
I could only give a weak smile and say, "Yes, I'm trying to find my direction in life, sir."
Brilliant response. Highly philosophical.
That's not all. This afternoon, I got a notification from my bank.
An unexpected bonus? Or a raise?
No, just a regular balance update text.
Ah, the kind of message that inflicts emotional damage.
Yes, it was short and concise, but it woke me up instantly. It reminded me that while my dreams are light years away in outer space, my account balance is sitting at the bottom of the ocean.
Our bank accounts are like heavy psychological drama movies.
Why do you say that?
Because every time you look, you want to burst into tears.
Ha ha, spot on.
But thinking about it, a life like this has its fun moments.
Yeah, at least it's never boring.
True, there's a new drama to watch every day.
Some days you think you're a superhero saving the world.
And other days, the world walks you like a dog.
Exactly. But the funny thing is, even though we complain all day,
Everything goes back to business as usual the next day, still setting the alarm to wake up early,
still showing up to work on time,
still promising ourselves to save money.
and still shopping out of habit.
An endless cycle of emotions.
But looking at the bright side, it's quite charming. After all, nobody's perfect.
That's right. Those silly moments end up being the funniest stories to share.
Like your mismatched slippers today, I promise to bring this up whenever you try to lecture me.
Truly a heartwarming and noble friendship.
Don't mention it. Come on, finish your coffee.
What for? To boost my energy?
To prepare yourself for the next curveballs life throws at you.
That sounds very convincing. I bet they're already lining up waiting for us out there.
Let them come. At least next time we meet, we'll have more gossip to share.
Agreed.
Do you ever suddenly reminisce about high school?
Yes. All the time, actually.
So, what's the first image that pops into your head?
The grades of those 4 or 5-minute tests.
Oh, so romantic I might cry.
How about you?
I remember the times I had a secret crush on someone.
Ah, the classic schoolboy, schoolgirl romance theme.
Back then, if they happened to glance at you for even a second, you'd already planned out a perfect wedding in your head.
Exactly. And you'd even named your 2 future kids.
You're getting a bit ahead of yourself there, but I admit it.
Back in 10th grade, I liked a classmate from the same year.
First love?
Not exactly first love, but definitely the first time I knew what it felt like to completely lose my mind.
Give me the details.
For 2 whole months, every single morning I purposely took a detour through the hallway of their classroom.
To create a chance accidental encounter, right?
Yeah, I prepared 100 different scripts for that meeting.
So how many times did you actually meet?
Not even once.
Huh? How does that make sense?
Because they always took the stairs on the other side.
Haha, seriously?
Seriously, for 2 solid months, I walked an extra kilometer every day only to perfectly avoid them.
Truly the boundless power of one-sided love.
Yet back then, I still thought my actions were super cool and incredibly logical.
That's youth. Everyone has their foolish moments. Back then, I had a crush on a guy who was a math genius.
Because he was smart and had that star student aura?
Partially. But the biggest reason was that he solved math problems that looked like hieroglyphics to me.
That's a very practical and pragmatic motive.
At the time, I naively thought that someone who could solve such complex equations could definitely solve any problem in life.
Only to realize later that they are completely stumped by the question, what should we have for dinner, right?
Spot on.
So did you ever try to catch his attention?
Yes. And that was a lesson I'll never forget.
This sounds intriguing.
Once during PE class, I saw him standing near the basketball court. I decided to sprint past him with my hair flying in the wind, trying to look super athletic and attractive.
And, did a historic fall happen?
I tripped over my own shoelaces,
Oh no.
face planted right in front of him, a landing that couldn't have been more complete.
At least you successfully caught his attention.
Not just him, the entire schoolyard stared at me. I just lay flat on the ground for 5 seconds contemplating the impermanence of life.
Those 5 seconds must have felt like a century.
I wished the ground would open up so I could sink right in, rather than having to stand up and face reality.
I know that feeling. I've had my share of utterly embarrassing displays too.
Spill, make me feel less alone.
Once I gathered enough courage to talk to my crush. I practiced in front of the mirror for half an hour at home.
The script was spectacular, I assume?
Just one simple line. Hey, how are you doing today?
And you had to practice that for half an hour?
Just to make it sound natural. But when I actually faced her,
What did you say?
you, today, how, hi.
And then?
That was it. My brain just shut down right there.
Haha, how did she react?
She looked at me with deep concern and asked, Do you need me to take you to the nurse's office?
At least she was kind enough to care about your mental well-being.
That was also the last time I attempted human language in front of her.
High school romance is sweet in a very peculiar way.
Exactly. Just a single smile from them is enough to keep you happy for a whole week.
If they reply with a short text, you're ready to throw a party.
And if they miss school for just one day, the whole campus suddenly feels empty, and going to school feels bizarrely pointless.
At that age, our imaginations were wild. If they borrowed a pencil,
We'd think it was destiny at work.
if they said a polite thank you,
We'd overanalyze their tone to see if there was some hidden meaning,
or when they looked in our direction,
when in reality, they were just squinting to check the wall clock right behind our heads.
reality checks are always painful.
But there's one memory I'll always cherish. It was the day we swapped seats.
That really is a make or break moment for the entire semester.
I prayed to every deity in the world. And guess what? I actually got assigned to sit right next to her.
Oh, that's amazing. Destiny truly smiled upon you.
I thought so too. But for the first 3 days sitting next to her, I realized I had completely lost my ability to speak.
Why?
Before that, I only dreamed about sitting next to her, but hadn't prepared a script for what to say once it happened. So, throughout class, I just stared at my math notebook as if it were a top-secret national document that needed immediate decoding.
Classic so close yet so far. Did you keep a diary?
I didn't. Guys don't really do that. Did you?
I did. A proper notebook with a combination lock. It was filled with his name, along with some highly academic analyses.
Like what?
Something like, he wore a green jacket today. This is definitely a signal that he wants to send a message of peace and hope to me.
Truly profound. Your imagination deserves a Nobel Prize in literature.
Looking back, feelings were so simple then, weren't they?
Yeah. No need for expensive gifts. No need for fancy restaurant dates.
Just being in the same study group was enough to make you giddy all week at home.
Or simply hearing them say your name correctly made your heart skip a beat.
Naive and awkward, but incredibly sincere.
Because back then, we liked someone with all our hearts, without calculation, only trying to hide those feelings in the clumsiest way.
Meanwhile, the whole class and even the homeroom teacher already knew.
Except for the 2 people involved, who still thought they were undercover agents.
If you could go back to high school for just one day, would you?
Yes, absolutely. I'd go up to her and confidently say a smooth hello, and most importantly,
What?
I wouldn't walk around that hallway for 2 whole months anymore. My legs were killing me.
Haha. As for me, I'd definitely bend down and tie my shoelaces tight before PE.
A painful but valuable lesson.
Extremely costly. But thanks to those foolish moments, we now have these stories to laugh about together today.
And I believe many years from now, looking back will still bring a smile.
Indeed. Anyway, finish your coffee.
To commemorate our awkward youth,
No, to stay awake and hear more of my even more disastrous stories.
sounds terrifying, but I'm ready. Go ahead.